What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Theresthattarot. I'm going to do the weekly reading. We're going to start with Aries. Aries. I don't know why I'm smiling. I really don't. Maybe you guys are starting to feel better. Just feel happier. I feel like it's because you've been putting your foot down with something. You're not stuck on anything anymore. I feel like you've become untangled from everything that just wasn't working, right? If I don't like it, I don't want to hang out with you. You're being very vocal about how you feel about things right now. Maybe everything, all the words that you were holding back, all the things that you knew already about people or situations, it's just like, you have found, it's like you balanced the practicality with the emotionality, with the spirituality and the whatever else-ality, you know. And you're mastering this love for self, and it's helping you to rid yourself of all of those things that were making you sad or that you were grieving about. I feel like you're also allowing yourself to go through a grieving process right now. Maybe you are running away from this, and now you're just kind of like sitting with it, letting it come and go, ebbs and flows. Because not making a decision weakens you, and it keeps you waiting and anticipating some kind of victory when you have to take that for yourself. Because if you just keep not making a decision, then nothing's gonna happen. So I see you getting into this Queen of Swords, you know, very like, you know, karate chop that ass type of energy, because this is what I want. You know what I mean? Like, so this is what I'm gonna have to do. And no matter how much I love you, no matter how much we went through together, there's something calling you right now, Aries. And you have to be careful that your energy is not being misdirected. You gotta stop fighting for these love connections. Aries, you know. And it's nothing against them. I just think that you foresee the heartbreak because you've already gone through it already. Like you went through this with Terrence. You went through this with Jessica already. That was a strong connection too, or whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. So it's like, along we go, Aries. It's time to let go of whatever these things are that you've been focusing on. I was just talking to one of the special people in my life, and I said, honey, whatever it is that's got you bucking right now, that's got you rebelling right now, that's got you in your feelings, or that has you thrown off focus. You know, we get so focused on things, and I feel like this may be a connection for you. And then next thing you know, your whole life is thrown off, and it's like, for what? And then all of the goals that you had have been pushed back. But now you're able to attack those goals with a more feisty energy, with a like whole nother type vigor attached to it, right? December may be a significant month for many of you. There may be something. Oh, Aries, by the end of this year, you're gonna be like unstoppable. It's gonna be a whole nother level of boundaries going on with you. I feel like you're like shedding your skin. You're becoming this new Aries. And I think I like her. You know what I mean? So all of that, I feel like you're going to be so much in your flow that when these distractions or these things come in, it's going to be like, stop in the name of love. You know, before you break my heart, girl. You're going to be so focused on your creative projects. Like, you're honing in right now. Ooh. There's a bigger part of you. I think this is you. It's like your heart and your mind will be in alignment. There's someone here that doesn't want things to end with you, too. Something could have happened between you two in December. I think there's someone that you're not talking to anymore. You're letting go of the past with someone. You're afraid to take this risk with them again with your heart. You've moved on. It could be a Scorpio, water sign, doesn't have to be. But this is someone that you've detached from. I feel like maybe this person wants to talk to you, but yeah, it could be a Taurus. But you chose not to do that too, right? Something like that. You're letting go of all those little third-party situations too. But you are open. Let's see, what is this? You guys have a lot of romantic interest too, I feel. But they've all been a little disappointing, right? You're looking for the right one, Aries. And I feel like that is going to come into your life once you allow all of this to happen. Which I feel like is either you're beginning to do this week, or something's going to trigger it this week. Just look, be aware of December. There could be a Sagittarius, or who else is December? Capricorn. That may be coming into your life. The energy of a person's words always carry the clearest snapshot of the condition of their soul or their character. Okay? And I feel like that's what you see clearly, whatever that is. The energy of a person's words. So when a person says something to you, the energy in which they say whatever they said to you, that was it. That was them. Believe it. Especially in those moments where it hits you like, whoa, you meant that. Believe it. That's what you're detaching from. Okay, you're letting go of the control in those areas. Aries, that is a great reading. The world awaits you, Aries. Step up and take the lead in your life. There could be a Capricorn of significance in your life. Something could happen during a new moon in Capricorn. I don't know when that is. Aries, you are learning. Make your morning special, because you need to make your morning special. There's something about morning time. Like, wake up with, like, positive expectation. Make sure your sleeping arrangements are very comfortable for you if you can, okay? Like, just be really good to you this week, Aries. I feel like there's a good week ahead for you. So, Taurus. And y'all, I am going on a trip this week, so I'm gonna make these a little bit longer because I'm not sure how I'm gonna be doing the readings this week. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna go and enjoy myself. So, Taurus. Oh, Taurus. Somebody may have, there's been, there has been communication from someone. This could be someone, I don't know. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Could be someone who could be someone, I heard, invades your thoughts. Something that someone hasn't, it's like things haven't ended with whoever this person is. This could be someone that you're thinking about healing things with. Something about birds could be significant too. Because I'm hearing them right now, and there's a song playing called Birds. So that could be messages or some, I don't know. This could be someone that you share a home with, or a marriage that is not, a relationship that's not going so well. Could be with anyone. Trying to figure out a way where you don't have to worry about this anymore. There is a decision, but I feel like maybe you don't know which one to make. There's something that you're going to have to let go of, though. Something that maybe you've been keeping a secret. It's like one last piece of the puzzle. It's in the dark. Everything else is falling by the wayside. But there's this one thing, Taurus, that needs to be dealt with for you to move on from this, or you graduate from whatever level this is. I feel like it has something to do with something that you need to say so a decision can be made. And I feel like someone needs to open their mouth. It could have to do with someone from your past that maybe you want to go back to this person. Maybe they want to come back to you. Feeling like maybe this isn't working out. It's like, I desire this, but I may get turned down. Something like that. I feel like there's something that's weighing heavily on you. Someone may have said something to you that made you feel like this will never work, or something like that. Don't allow someone's criticisms to take root inside of you unless they're constructive. Sometimes a person can tell you something and it's like, okay, you know, F you. You didn't even have to go there, or something like that. Other times, when it hits real deep, either it's true or it was... And sometimes true is uncomfortable. It's like, ouch. Okay, but if it was like, I don't know, I just feel like something's got you kind of like, you know what, forget about it. What's impulsive? There could be a moment of impulsivity this week for you, Taurus. It's someone that you are thinking about. This could be within your family, or this could be somebody that you really care about, somebody that you care that cares about you a lot. But something here is not manifesting between the two of you, and I feel like it's got you in your head. Because there's one thing that needs to be said for some sort of new opportunity to come about, or to bring stability into the situation, to level things out, I don't know, build a foundation. So it may be that there's a truth that needs to be told in order for a foundation to be laid, because there's definitely wish fulfillment here, but someone's losing hope that it could work because someone's actions aren't lining up with how it is that they actually feel about the situation or the person. Somebody holds back those things, that big cup of love, because maybe they're still healing from something. Maybe some conflict, some words that were said has caused someone to be like, whoa, let me think about this. Am I gonna walk away? Someone feels like someone's words kind of stabbed them a little bit. It's like I'm not anticipating anything from this anymore, something like that. Maybe even doubting that this was what it was supposed to be. Like maybe this wasn't what I thought it was, kind of thing, right? But somehow that is associated with impulsiveness. Somebody's words have gotten to you, Taurus. Perhaps I've made you feel bad about yourself. But there's still a sense of, and maybe you're wondering, well, was it love or was it just passion? So this could be, maybe you're afraid to reignite something with someone, to commit to something. I feel like something has ended in your mind. You may feel like someone is undecided about you, or perhaps just not taking any action towards reconnecting with you, if that makes any sense. So it's like it's got you thinking. But the truth will never hurt you. I think it's something about you having to feel better. I feel like something is slowed down. It's not moving forward. There's something that's been hidden. And I feel like once that truth comes out, it could be that, oh, now I see that this love wasn't, we didn't feel the same about this situation. Taurus, you don't have to convince anyone that you're good enough for them. So I'm not sure which way this goes, but there may be someone that you feel left out in the cold with, or you may leave out in the cold. There's a truth that comes to the light. Something wouldn't have given enough anyway. You see some kind of communication that's been held back, something you may have been insecure or felt insecure about, you know what I mean? There's somebody here that's not moving forward with the other person. I'm not sure which way this goes, right? Taurus. Justice is coming. Truths, actions, the things that were hidden. Something that was hidden is about to be revealed. The number 9 could be significant. It's time for you to clear your mind. There could be a Gemini in your life as well. But something is about to come out of the closet this week. And I feel like it's going to be something of a revival for you. Gemini. That could be an Aquarius in your life. Or a Cancer, Leo. July could be significant too. You may be very guarded against an Aquarius. You may feel like this, yeah, it's like, I'm not dealing with this liar anymore, this cheater anymore, this, that, whatever. You're not chasing it, you're done with it. I feel like you kind of leveled up from whatever that situation was with that person. Could be an Aquarius, like I said. Because July could be significant, like I said. I feel like you've learned a major lesson from something that didn't work or something that wasn't supposed to work, right? And now you're able to move on from that. Maybe you'll start to feel the true effects of this lesson in July. It's like you're holding yourself in a different, you're more protective of yourself. You're more protective of your heart now from these people who just loosely, you know, come and present these things to you. Empty promises, little, you know, fleeting fantasies, things like that. I don't think that you're allowing anyone to toy with you anymore. Return to sender. I feel like is the vibe. You're kind of like in a mama mode right now, or father mode right now too. I mean, you're just not moving. You're okay, Gemini. Everybody's a little fed up, huh? Ooh, you could even be shining people's words back to them. Like whatever they said to you, it's like you're shining a mirror back to some of these people. It's like, or like how they say words can never hurt you. Like, really, I'm not even focused on you. Something like that. You are done. Done, 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 done. Very stable. Very, I feel like you're stable on your own right now. And you're ready to move forward. I feel like there's something that you've learned. You're good. There's somebody in your life who may spend a lot of time by themselves, or perhaps who made the wrong judgment. This could be someone who has a lot of options. This may be someone who wants to come back towards you, but they disappointed you a lot. They've caused a lot of grief in your life and you're avoiding them. So maybe this is you it's like you've isolated yourself. You want to be alone right now so you can focus on whatever you want to focus on, right? So I don't think you want to be in a relationship. I think you got a lot of options right now, but I think you've kind of chosen, I think you're looking at your decisions and you're like, well, the last time I chose this and the last time I chose that. And you're just kind of like taking what do they call it, the bull by the horn. And you're like, I'm done with that part of my life. The song that's playing right now is called Changes. You are giving up on all of that. I think you're just doing more vetting right now. There's somebody that you may find out has, I don't know, something about prescriptions. Somebody could take prescription drugs for something, or it could be a psychological thing. Okay, and sometimes we don't know if someone is dealing with mental health issues because it's not really something you want to lead with. You know what I mean? So that could be something significant in your week. But just know, Gemini, that God has never lost the case. He takes it seriously when someone comes against you, okay? He will defend your battles. So you just need to allow yourself to heal. And it's like now you know. Whatever you know, now you know. Now you don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to put any more momentum into that direction. You can allow the change to happen. Don't let them come back. Something like that. That was the lesson here. Get some rest. Allow yourself to heal from this breakup or this change that's happening in your life. Gemini, slow down. Celebrate yourself. You've done well. Whatever it is you're doing, like, take time to be proud. Take time to be proud of yourself. Just kind of revel in it, you know? You're doing good. If you need to cry, let it out. Whatever. And then go do something for yourself that makes you feel good. But, like, it's okay. Cancer. Everybody's getting a month. This is kind of scaring me. Someone may just be incapable of seeing things from your point of view, or from anyone's point of view. Someone may just be too self-centered to, you know, or too caught in the world of whatever they're going through to even see or hear what you're saying to them. And I just don't think you have any time for it, Cancer. I feel like you've been reborn in some way. So that's the start of your reading. You're moving on. If it don't work, it don't work. Okay. You don't have no qualms about it. You're not, I mean, no bones, no nothing, huh, Cancer? Because there's been a lot of things that you've held on to that never turned into anything, or it never produced any results in your life. And I think it's like, don't come messing with the Cancer right now, because the Cancer is going to say exactly what they're thinking. They're here to deliver the message. I feel like you understand the assignment at this point, Cancer. There's a light switch that's going off, and you're just not dealing with it, are you? You are, like, centered right now, something like that. You're feeling better. Okay? There could be, January is what? Aquarius, Capricorn in your life. January could be a significant month. Oh. January could have been the month where there could have been a decision made on a relationship. It could have been when you stopped investing in this relationship, and it was like, either that was the final, the straw that broke the camel's back, or maybe that was when you realized this isn't, you know, this, whatever this is, doesn't have a foundation. Or somebody's slow movement, slow to making a decision about something. It could be a Scorpio, strong here. You know, it just kept you in a place of grief, I think. Or like, I don't know. You don't want to be there no more, though. Somebody may want a reunion with you. But you're moving away from whatever this is that just, you kept going back to it. It wasn't making you feel no better. I feel like you were working on it against your better judgment. It's a connection. Possibly with the King of Pentacles, the Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody to just simply, they wasn't thinking about you and their actions. It's like, I feel like there could have been a lack of consideration. They may have been holding back from you. Taurus energy is here again. I feel like you've decided to save your energy from this. I see you looking in another direction. Yeah, you're walking away from this. I think you put a lot there. Somebody was inconsistent with you. I don't know what January has to do with that, but that's what that is, okay? Somebody was still sitting in, like, the past. Whatever it is, they still back there. You cannot get them to move on from it. You can't. No matter how much love it is, or perhaps this is you. got to heal. Okay? Whatever that means for you, you gotta wish for better. All you gotta do to feel better is want to feel better. And the more you want to feel better, the more you're going to end up finding things that make you feel better. And then the momentum builds from there. You start to feel more stable within yourself, whether somebody's around or not. You know what I mean? But there's some resentments, possibly about whoever it is. You know what I mean? Whoever he was, whoever she is or was or whatever. Whoever didn't do enough or whatever. Okay, that is still present in your energy, and it's time. The more that you pour into yourself and allow yourself to feel those things, learn the lessons from them, your vision is going to start to clear up. Use the better parts of your day to do all of those nice things for yourself if you can. Or just take moments to distress yourself. There may be a truth that you need to, or maybe something that you need to say to someone in order to release the anxiety from your mind. So it could be a relationship that didn't work out, or something that's keeping you in a lack. It's like maybe, I don't know, it could be a relationship that you feel like you missed out on an opportunity on. There's something here that you need to let go of. What's the Seven of Swords? Someone has something. It's a truth that's going to set things straight. And if they don't say this truth, it could be you. Because it could be weakening your strength to hold this in. Possibly to this King of Pentacles, where things haven't worked out. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could have been waiting for something to happen with this person, and it was putting you in a very much disappointing, you know, this could have been somebody who disappointed you, or this could have been someone who was waiting. Okay, yeah, this person was not putting in no effort with you, Cancer. Kind of even like not decided whether or not they were going to come back to this, or you know, switch their focus. This is somebody who was inconsistent with you, possibly even manipulative towards you. Lies probably have caught up with this person. There is a truth. So y'all have hit this point of stagnancy. This could be somebody who has isolated themselves, or maybe you're isolating yourself from this person. There's this truth again, right? So that resentment could be connected to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a masculine energy in your life, whether it's a man or a woman. Cancer. It's like 7 billion of us on the planet. It's new people all the time. May your emperor or empress be released and sent to you. You know what I mean? And may he or she reach you under grace in a perfect way. But you gotta realize why those other things didn't work and heal from those things, so you can get a very vivid vision of what your emperor or empress looks like, or what your dream life looks like. That's what's going to balance the scales and help you to move forward and realize that you're not a piece of meat. You can't just be put on ice. You're not like leftovers. Like, you're not, I'm not something that you can just save for later. You know what I mean? This will make you more decisive and say what it is that you need to say and resolve things that just didn't work. Something like that, Cancer. There's a new normal that I feel like you're creating. Woo! Cancer! It's time for you to go deeper within yourself. There could be a Scorpio connected to you. You can't just cut the tree. You gotta pull it up from the roots, Cancer. Let them go. Okay? Let them go. The number 9. This is gonna be a dolo journey for you. You gotta get alone and away from whatever this is so you can get to the next thing, Cancer. And this is gonna be a week of you creating a new normal. for yourself. Leo. Some of you could have a Pisces in your life. Or a Gemini. There may be a Pisces in your life that you would like to resolve things with. Maybe you've made it a decision, or maybe you're feeling called to do this so that you're able to move on. There could be even a truth that you would like to share with this person, or that this person shares with you, that it almost like it could be closure. There could be a lie that is the reason why things didn't start between the two of you again, why things ended. Could be why a relationship wasn't successful and somebody decided to stop thinking about this, something like that, or seeing clearly that this was like more conflict, but there was love that was being hidden here. But I let go because you weren't doing anything, and there was a sense of waiting. And so this other person came into the play. But the connection isn't, you know what I mean? It's not like the other one, right? But this other person decided, I don't know. Somebody let go. I feel like the first person that we're talking about, not the second person who came in, but there may need to be some closure between you and a Pisces this week. Or just during, are we still, yeah, we're still in Pisces season. So during this season, I feel like there's some closure that needs to happen. There could be two different relationships. One that's giving rebound, but one that still needs closure or something. There's a lot of love there. There's a sense of a missed opportunity there. We're not healed. There's anticipation there, Leo. But maybe, you know, feelings are temporary. They're conditional. And it may be, there may be something here that's inevitable, Leo. You know, like it's already over. Just because we have feelings for a person doesn't mean that it's going to turn into a relationship. It could be something like that, because I feel like there's someone here who not only, who they do have very fond memories. I feel like there was a beautiful connection here. We joined. It was like, what's that song? Join hand in hand under the sun, something like, I don't know where those lyrics. It's something real deep back in my subconscious. It's a song, and I don't know what song it is, but it's a really good feeling that you have with this person. It feels like a memory from way back, but it's like, so maybe you two had the type of connection that felt old, you know what I mean? Like grown into. I don't know, but there's a sense of a missed opportunity even in this person's energy, but there's also a sense of detachment as well and letting go. Almost like bygones be bygones. Like, I'm not going to act on this anymore. I acknowledge that it's this, but in the practical world, this, you know what I mean? There could have been confusion between the two of you in the practical world. There could have been communication issues as well. And there could have been just some, like, things that, I don't know what it, how do I describe this? There was something here that was unconventional about the relationship. But they're like feelings. Maybe you went back to someone Or maybe there's someone here. Princess of Cups is also Piscean energy. So it's like someone's very protective of their cup at this point. It's almost like someone is getting more into this zen, I gotta be okay. I've grown. Somebody has grown, and I feel like someone's been inspired to grow by another person, or I've grown for you. This could be somebody who's very moody, or you're very moody. Somebody could be very moody. Pisces energy is here again. Someone's gone quiet, and I feel like it was in order for them to, wow, possibly deal with some heartbreak. Because there's something here that didn't happen. It could be a relationship. Maybe we gave up on this. No more investment, no more waiting. Someone walked away. So this is someone who walked away. It could have been after a conflict with you, Leo, that there was a rejection or a relationship that failed, something like that. This is something that we really cared about, but maybe someone's words were careless. Maybe someone did not open up. So there's someone who's walking away. It could be a fire sign. It's like, I'm not thinking about this anymore. Needing somebody to be different in order for someone to feel better, in order for you to feel better. Like, if I can't need you to be different in order for me to feel better. Sometimes I'm hearing irreconcilable differences. I feel like maybe you two were hard on each other, or somebody was hard on each other. Somebody's words made this thing go badly, or someone's lack of communication. And I feel like there's a feminine energy who's like, enough. Like, good grief, you know. And this was brought on by a lot of emotional disappointment that happened within this. Somebody could be homesick too. But I feel like this is what caused the breakup. It has something to do with words and lies and possibly this deception, what wasn't said or whatever, right? Someone's choosing to move on and focus on themselves. A lot of Piscean energy in this reading. Somebody's choosing their own emotional happiness. I feel like feelings have changed in this situation, Leo. Someone doesn't feel the same way anymore. Queen of Wands. I feel like there's still an emotional attachment that you have to this person or this person has to you, but there's a big level of, I can't go there. There's a big, it's big. Because it's like, I know what happened last time I went there. So I gotta keep the momentum, you know, because maybe that's going to stop me, or maybe this person still isn't ready for what it is. You know, somebody's still not giving enough. So it's like nothing has changed, so I might as well keep going, right? Someone may have had something going on with a Gemini. Maybe things hadn't ended there. But maybe that couldn't work out either because, like I said, somebody's not over the person that made them feel at home. So the person that made them feel so comfortable. So I don't think things are working out there. And I think people know the truth about that. Whoever the other person is knows the truth about that. You can't get the one you want. You never get the one you're chasing. You got to make a decision. You never get the one you're chasing, but you always end up losing yourself. Something about taking charge of your situation, Leo. Who's the boss? Because maybe there's something that's kind of jerking you around. And sometimes you just got to be the boss. It's not about what you missed out on, what you can't have, what you do have, I don't know. It's something like that, Leo. It's like, what about you though? How are you gonna be okay if none of it works out? There is somebody who's your amigo though. You may be friends with a spiritualist. Or you may be the spiritual one. I'm not sure. Or there may be someone in your energy, or maybe you're the enlightened one, or there's someone in your energy who is enlightened, or maybe they've helped you. Because, God uses us. We come into each other's lives for specific reasons, and God orchestrates all of this. You know what I mean? And there's something where either you've elevated, you're no longer the same, or you met somebody who was different as hell. Okay, and like, think before you judge is the message. And practice gratitude. So I don't know who is judged wrongly. Wrongly? Is that the word? Sagittarius energy could be significant to you, but practice gratitude this week. The number 8 could be significant too. Think before you judge. Virgo. Gemini's in your reading too, Virgo, or you could be dealing with another Virgo. There may be somebody who's trying to trap you, Virgo. Be careful. For some of you, that could be with a baby or in a marriage. Somebody may be trying to trap you in a relationship. Could be dealing with a Taurus. But be careful that someone's not trying to trap you with lies or lack there, or some sort of, it could be lying by omission or something like that. I don't think they'll succeed anyway. Because maybe your focus is somewhere else anyway, Virgo. Maybe your focus is on somewhere that maybe your heart is still healing from, so you might not even be interested in some kind of manipulation somebody's putting down anyway, which is their bad. Why do I feel so, snappy? Is that your energy, Virgo? Something about having the courage to deal with things as they come up. So that could have something to do with a lack mentality. It could have something to do with someone that you feel left out by, or I don't know, maybe you left out. There could have been an argument there, but it's something that needs to be confronted. But maybe someone's afraid to do that. There could be a conversation that needs to be had. Somebody may be in their head, like, I don't know. Someone is no longer investing any energy. So this is a connection. You feel the 2 of Cups with this person, or they feel it with you. Somebody may have been in denial about that. Piscean energy is here. Or they're being very quiet. I feel like they still think about you. They feel disappointed by you, maybe. And so that's why they're not doing anything. So maybe y'all broke up. This person's not doing anything. Maybe they feel like it's been too up and down. Whatever happened between the 2 of you two. Something about the golden hour though, Virgo. It's like now or never. I feel like you got big love for this person, but there's no investment that's happening right now. Maybe there's just something about being honest with yourself, or letting go, or detaching yourself from what happened, or some kind of stop. Somebody's name could be Connor or Albert. You got to put your momentum in a different place, Virgo. I feel like you've been sending a lot of energy into something, and I don't know if what kind of results that's been producing for you. So it's something about sending it in another direction, and that's what's going to make things happen. That's what's going to bring about some sense of clarity to something that you haven't quite been able to put an end to, possibly in your mind. Having the courage to deal with things as they come up. You don't have to be completely healed to be in relationship with someone or whatever it is that you want to do to live this life. But you do have to have the courage to deal with the things as they come up. And that's how we learn and get through shit. Something like that. It could be a Gemini or a Virgo in your life. You may be detaching from this Gemini because you got your sights set on somebody, okay? And they ain't focused. Whoever this masculine got his eye on is the feminine's like, I don't know. They stop. They feel wronged in some way by this masculine. So this person is not investing. So the king is waiting. But it's like, so he may be ready to come in and tell all. Because he knows people be knowing why. So maybe he knows why things went wrong. And now he's ready to come back and make this right because I love you and I choose you. So I'm ready to communicate. Maybe not to reconcile, but for closure. So we can move on to the next thing, right? And so that I feel like it's going to help the feminine energy too, because she seems to have, felt like it's going to illuminate some things for her too and help her to heal as well from those ways and to block those types of things from coming in the future too. You know what I mean? Become more discerning, because the masculine energy is like he's changed in this way, right? Maybe he was a big flirt. Maybe he was just, men can be easy too. All right. And for those who are more evolved, a more evolved man, he's not going to want an easy woman, if you know what I mean. And a more evolved woman ain't going to want no easy man. Like, damn, is that all it takes? I ain't gonna invest in that. Anybody with sense is not gonna do that, right? So it's like two people. And there's a truth that's setting them free. Meanwhile, you're disconnecting from a Gemini. Whatever that means for you, Virgo. Yeah, it was somebody's maybe Casanova type of ways. It's like you just for everybody. And maybe someone being so focused on putting their attention on everybody was the reason why someone felt like that you're not giving it, this can't work because you're not giving enough to this. So I feel like that's why that happened, right? Because, it just wasn't a happy situation. So Virgo, be careful. Somebody may be trying to trap you. Deal with things as they come up. I feel like once you graduate from whatever this is, you'll be able to see through some things. You'll be able to It's going to be a new chapter for you, Virgo. I feel like more than a week. Attuned to the divine, Piscean energy. Exactly. So neither one of these people may be in your future, Virgo. But something lovely is definitely going to grow from this. So look forward to that. Okay, there could have been a Pisces in your life that taught you a big lesson, or like by way of being connected to this person or this season in your life. Shit's about to change, okay? So, Libra. Don't know what you got till it's gone. I feel like you are, this could be about a friend. It could be a situation with a friend this week. Somebody that maybe you have feelings for. Maybe you haven't let those feelings be known. I feel like you're keeping your feelings to yourself. Even though you feel the 10 of Cups with this person. Maybe they didn't know what it is that they wanted. Maybe they were dealing with someone else. Could be a third party there. I feel like you've kept your feelings close to your chest, though. 9 of Wands. Somebody, I feel like you're going to show somebody. You ain't going to know what you got till it's gone. Something like that, right? Because you weren't feeling so stable about this situation anymore. There was too much that was unknown about it, and you feel like you need to avoid that. There was definitely a third party. Somebody could not decide who they wanted to be with. Taurus energy is here, or perhaps this is you saying, well, I'm just going to start over because this is obviously going nowhere. I feel like there's something that you're like, either I'm going to get over this or I'm just going to be mad. Three of Cups, 7 of Swords, you found out that it wasn't what it was. And I feel like you are able to move on with that knowledge. Keeping yourself to yourself. I feel like that's what you own this week. Something was a failure to launch. Okay, Libra, your message is very straightforward this week. Failure to launch. The High Priestess. It's like you knew this, though. This could be somebody who rides off of validation from other people. They literally, it boosts them to have a lot of attention from people. And, or maybe this was just something that you were wanting to be successful with. This is somebody who, their attention made you feel high. Could be a Taurus. Maybe you thought this could be something successful with this person. Maybe you two connected on a spiritual level. But there's something here that you find out this week. Possibly why things have been moving so slow. That helps you to detach from this energy. That it wasn't giving. The connection, you know. And I feel like you're going to be giving up on it. Holding that close to your chest, just realizing that maybe this person just was not ready. This person may have gone, I feel like you two connected on a mental level, but there wasn't much else that was happening here because it was very inconsistent. You're avoiding it now. Not thinking about it no more. It's like you have the truth in mind. This person may come back to tell you the truth about something. It could be that whatever they went back to didn't even work out. This is somebody who's unhappy. They may feel, oh, like not good enough or something like that. And this person is maybe wanting to reconnect with you, but they gave you too much time to be okay with it not working out. And now you've started to love on yourself. So, now they don't want things to end with you, but you still have what they did in mind. And that, with that truth, you can move on, right? You've already moved on. Because this is somebody, you know, people change when they change. And maybe this is somebody who, it's like they wasn't going to change till they change. And you can't wait on that, Libra. Dad song. Something about, this could be a song that you share together, or this something about your dad. Maybe this person is a father. Or you are. There was something that this person was not over, or there was something just really imbalanced about this situation. It's like a lot that shows you why I need to get over this. You know what those things are. But you standing up for yourself and for how you actually want to feel is going to make you feel so much better. You need to clean your slate. Wipe it clean. Get yourself out of this. Okay, I see you walking away, taking a new leap of faith in it's a better direction. This isn't a better direction for you. This, I don't feel like there was any fruit that came from this connection. It could be some friend situation that never turned into more, or maybe there was promise for more, but it didn't happen. Trust the universe, okay? You already have all of the answers, Libra. Ain't nothing else to think about, ain't nothing else to see. So now I see you looking possibly for a new place to go. Some of you might be shooting darts at a globe, like, well, what's next? Make a wish. You're standing up for yourself. The number 7 could be significant, but what's going to free you is just trusting what's happening right now, Libra. Trust what's happening right now is for your highest good. Scorpio. Somebody could be homesick. There's someone here. Sticky fingers. I don't know if somebody stole something or somebody got sticky fingers. Or somebody, you know, it could be stealing of energy. But somebody is no longer anticipating something here. Somebody's worried about communicating something. Because I'm afraid that you'll detach from me if I tell you this. Something like that. There's definitely some communication here. So someone stopped waiting. What's that about? Somebody walked away. Somebody's guarded. Feeling like you don't love me like that. The connection ain't what it was or what I thought. But if I tell this truth, either it's going to cause a shakeup, it's going to cause some unhappiness, or maybe somebody is unhappy, so they're wanting to end something, but they need to say something. It could be a third party that someone's afraid of admitting to. There's definitely something in the dark here, and it's keeping things from moving forward. It needs to be resolved. Somebody's holding on to a secret. Or some kind of communication. It needs to be said. Sometimes, a lot of times we make people, we treat people like they unbreakable. We treat people like they just nothing. Let's see what that's about. Ugh. Somebody had a secret doorway. Somebody had a secret. Could be temptation. They didn't talk about it. Maybe afraid to commit because of it. So somebody could have gone back to something because there was one person who stopped investing. Maybe they moved on from this connection, but there's definitely a connection between the two of you. And I came back to work it out. Maybe there was some regret here. Maybe there was an apology for something that was said. Because I view you as my Empress. I want to come back. It could have been a ghosting here. So it's like I want to come back and make this relationship work. Could be with the fire sign, Aries, Aquarius is here as well. But somebody else here felt left in the dark. Okay, so it's giving third party. Somebody here was left in the dark. They're disappointed. It could be an air sign. But both of these relationships could have either been new or it could have been friends. It could have been, it's two. Somebody felt cheated on the other side though, right? So here you, Scorpio, possibly worried about telling the truth. Is it you or is it them? Could be them. I could be talking about a masculine Scorpio. Because there is, somebody knows who their divine counterpart is already. They know. And they know they're going to have, there's something's going to have to go. And the part that they're worried about, they're worried if it's going to be successful. If I'm going to be, if I'm good enough for this person. Something like that. So some of you could be dealing with another water sign. And it's like these two, there's a queen that's anticipating this king, and the king wants it too. But maybe he feels like he doesn't have enough to give. Or maybe he feels like it's something about a lack of reciprocity and bad communication. And this queen may have turned him down and is trying to feel better. So she's moving off in a different place. The mutual energy between these two is a lie that was told. And that's why, and somebody was moving too slow to fix it. Somebody already had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Two of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's like something couldn't happen because somebody already had somebody on their mind that they was fighting for. It's like something couldn't move forward because someone was already anticipating something else, but they didn't feel good enough for it. Or there was some insecurities about it. So they isolated themselves. It's like, I don't know how I can make this work. It's like I want to talk to this person again, though. You want to talk to this person again. It's like I want to hold back. I want to... What is this? Hold on. Oh, somebody doesn't know if they want to be single or not. But... I know it's not right. Or it wouldn't be right to her. There's a masculine here who knows he needs to tell the truth, or who knows which one is his person. But the sense of conflict and indecision of who to let go, which one isn't working or something like that is... maybe he focuses on work because he's unhappy about whatever this is, this conflict. He's worried about being this guy and whose heart he's going to have to break. Oh boy. But there was some temptation here. But it's like, what are you going to stand up for? Because there needs to be an ending to the confusion. There's something that somebody's going to have to get over. Somebody's trying to carry too much here. And you're not going to be... It's like you can't give to both situations. There's something like that. There's someone who needs to... Like, whatever this is a slippery slope that somebody's about to slide down. Or something like that. Something needs to happen. I feel like a choice is going to be made, though. Somebody's going to have to get their energy in a single place first, though. You're the only one who I read backwards. Someone's going to have to move on. Maybe address what needs to be addressed. I feel like the Queen of... there could be a water sign that you end up choosing, Scorpio. I feel like that's what's going to happen. You're going to make the selection. I feel like in order to really pass this test is to be honest with everybody. Because you know who you're supposed to make this work with. Something like that. But somebody will be disappointed by this decision. One thing is going to end. Some people do change. Some people really do change, Scorpio. And I feel like that is what you're doing. Temptation. Something about temptation here and being able to see through it is your message for the week. Becoming more selective with what you give your energy to. And something about honesty. There may be someone that you have to forgive too. Could be a Pisces, or there may be some Pisces that needs to forgive you. I knew it was a water sign though. Something about forgiveness. But this storm is coming to an end. I feel like you've been kind of protecting yourself a little bit. Trying to watch your step. Something like that. If it's got to be a secret, it's not worth it, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sag. Aquarius energy in your reading. Well, this could talk about you being willing to move on from something, because I feel like there's something someone has not been, it's like I am not accepting defeat in this situation. Something throwing you off balance, Sagittarius. Could be a relationship, could be your job, could be the amount of responsibility, could be a Taurus. But there's something that you're carrying on your back, but I don't even know if it's making you happy. I don't even know if it's reciprocating the energy back to you that you're putting into it. I feel like it's just something that's heavy on you and you're not allowing it to end, but it's not fruitful, whatever this is. Or maybe you feel there's a sense of abandonment here. I'm even picking up a lack of sleep, possibly. You see that there's a decision that you need to make. It could be about your job. It could be about money, family. But there's something, or maybe there's something that you're wanting. And maybe you put all of it in, right? But maybe you need to take most of it out. Does that make sense? If it ain't grown yet, if it's like something that you've invested in, if it hasn't grown yet, because I feel like you put either a lot of time, money, it's like you went all in on something. Sometimes you just got to be willing to start over, because what you invest into is supposed to grow, but it can't grow if the other person isn't invested. Maybe it's time to be honest about something here. Is the door that you're going into. Whew, there's something. Ooh, it's like you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Sometimes, ooh, I heard you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Love don't come easy. Just a game of give and take. Only fools fall in love. Something you need to give up on. I feel like it's very tempting for you Something about this person's attention or their success in detaching from this. It's not given back to you. It's not. Whatever this is, it's not the happiest place you could be. There's a lot of conflict here. And there's someone here who is stopping it before it gets where you want it to be or something like that. This person ain't ready for what you're ready for. It could be all talk. You've been thinking about letting it go anyway. Maybe he's talking about how you feel like this is unstable and letting this person know that you don't want to do this anymore. Or it could be the other way around. Take it how it resonates. But there's someone here who may be very clingy. It's like, I don't want to give up on this. It's very tempting. Fire sign energy. I heard I want this all to myself. But this person's heart is not in this. It's on something else. It's like something else that they're focused on. They're not telling you about it. Could be something else that ended in their life. Another or marriage or another relationship that ended in their life that they're still healing from. And that's why this person is holding back. That's why this person may seem to be undecided, or maybe like they're rejecting you, or they're just not trying to commit. They're not giving enough to this situation, Sagittarius. And something about going through this door, it brings, I don't know if it's about fantasy or it keeps clear. It lacks clarity for you. There's something deceptive about it that lacks communication. It's like it's covering up the truth. But anything that makes you feel that lack of confidence, you should be hauling ass away from it, Sagittarius. Because that's not where you want to be. And there's something else in this person's life that hasn't ended yet either. And I feel like they're still deciding whether or not they're going to invest in that. And which means you need to be deciding, I'm not interested. Something like that. Or whoever I'm talking to. I want to see what this clingy energy is about. Because this message is very clear. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with, it could be a water sign, or it could be there could be two masculine energies in your life. One that drains you. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person does not put a lot of effort in with you, and I'm seeing an ending there. And you moving on from this person with the Eight of Wands. Or this could be both sides of this person. And how you need to cut them out and hold your value close to your chest. Like, keep your heart away from this person. Not that they're a bad person, they're just not invested. This person may not take accountability for their whereabouts. It throws you off balance, Sagittarius. And this is something that you need to stop investing so much of yourself into. I feel like it puts way too much on your mind. But you wouldn't have that on your mind if you just decided to do you and not, you know, deal with this energy. Exactly. Read, you know, you're going to have to read the room with this one, Sagittarius. I'm not sure if you can, it's like a manipulative energy. You're going to have to see through it. And that's what's going to help you to kind of balance yourself out and come to a decision about something that you already know. But are you going to pass the test of temptation? Something like that. Are you going to allow yourself to go back through this door that leaves you hanging? That burdens, that puts that weight on your back? Or are you going to finally say enough. You're not gonna keep lulling me to sleep over here with these empty ass promises. It's time to read the room on this one. That's what's gonna help you free your mind and not look back at this. The thing about it is, Sagittarius, this person, what's gonna help you get over this and what's gonna help you avoid situations like this in the future. I was listening to this guy, R.C. Blakes, and he said, and you check out his stuff too. You know, he could tell you all about a player, okay, a charmer, something like that, because he used to be one. So, and he's still very charming, but in a good way now. But this is what he said was follow, and this could be for a man or a woman, or I'll say for the feminine energies. Okay, follow his lead. Don't set the pace of the relationship. That's what R.C. Blake said. Don't, you know, sometimes we try to force a relationship on people. Sometimes that maybe we think that's not what we're doing. You know what I mean? This could be a Scorpio in your life that was throwing you off. And it's time for you to be strong enough to be like, you know what? Because, okay, I got a good example. I was, and hell, it was an Aquarius. It's the crazy part. I was at this nightclub, and I went to see one of my friends perform. And when I was there, I saw this guy. Whoa, he was so fine. And I'm an entertainer, so I can be very forward in my communication. I speak for a living. So it's kind of like I let him know. You know, he approached me, but when he did, I was like, oh, wow. Look at you with your style and your little Kango and everything. It's nice. You know, and he had complimented me. We both had on hats. And, you know, I kind of had a tomboy chic look that night or whatever, but I feel like when I complimented him, he was like, oh damn, you kind of still in my moment to to approach you, or to, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even realize I was doing that. I just was being myself and being an entertainer, and that was one of the nightclubs that I perform at. It was like, it was normal to me, but I didn't know to shut off my fire at that moment. I didn't know to I don't know, tone it down, be, I don't know, less assertive in that moment. I'm not telling you not to be yourself now. Because at the end of the day, I found out dude wasn't even worth the hype. And that could be your situation too. It's like, why give the best of yourself to somebody who ain't even going to be worth the hype? It may just be a shell of what you wanted anyway. So let's read your oracle. I had to clean off my glasses, honey. Period. Take inspired action. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or something about Virgo energy could be significant to you. Take inspired action, and if you're a painter, do a mural in honor of honoring yourself more, or there could be a mural in your city or something. This is about standing up for yourself. The number 7 could be significant. Do something that completes this chapter for you. For me, you know, I may get a tattoo. You may cut your hair. You may do a mural. You may write a letter, burn it. Whatever you do your ritual and be your own first priority. Period. That's what this week is about for you. Who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn. There may be a Gemini that you're getting off of your mind at this point. You're making a conscious decision to walk away from something that has been breaking your heart. And, you know, I feel like you're going to be fine on your own, Gemini. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but you're not dealing with that drama no more. You feel more stable on your own. So I feel like there's someone you're not going to be afraid to decline anymore. There may be temptation, or there may be something you're wondering, Could be a desire of yours. It could be an answer that you're waiting for, or maybe you're wondering if I feel like a lot of you are avoiding temptation because maybe you feel like somebody lied to you or somebody left you out in the cold. You may feel betrayed by someone that you have a deep connection with. Like, maybe this ain't gonna work. This could be your thoughts. So you may be, I don't know, it's like, don't react. It may be something you stop going back to. Something's telling you to stand up for yourself and let something go. See something for what it is. Or maybe this person is saying this about you. Maybe it's like, I know that there's something that you're not telling me. Somebody could be giving to two. It could be a masculine person. Wait for somebody to tell on themselves. There's something here. Somebody may have gone back to another relationship. And I feel like somebody's going to... It's like I'm trying to go back to feeling better. I need to go back to focusing on myself, but you may still experience some pain from this and some memories, disappointment. Maybe still wanting communication from someone. You may feel like somebody may feel unfaithful, like somebody's been unfaithful. Something about them, somebody might tell on themselves. Somebody may be very hard to figure out, you or the other person. Something like a Rubik's Cube. Something is going to come about. Could be that somebody has started something new. Something about being able to see through the insecurities or see through some kind of lie. Somebody here is not available to the connection emotionally. So that's why things aren't really... Yeah, there's a third energy here that somebody keeps going back to. Somebody knows in order to have a new opportunity that they're going to have to make a choice. There's a masculine here who's not sure which person he wants. Something like that. What's the nature between you and that person? Somebody could be not waiting anymore. It's like I had to let go in order to, you know, balance things out in my life. Somebody's trying to be a little trickster. Like, I don't know. To love somebody, you can't be so reliant on them. I feel like that's what causes a lot of heartbreak and pain when we become way too attached to a person versus being able to stand on our own and like stand in love instead of repeating these same patterns that we have from connection to connection, which haven't, you know, there hasn't been any fruit that's come from it anyway. So there's somebody here who may be very quick to anger or quick to jump out of a situation. And that may have slowed you down a little bit to like, maybe it's time for me to make a decision about this. Or maybe this person's very selfish or angry, or it could be a Gemini. This person drains the shit out of you. You know, seek and you shall find. We use the positive aspects of each other to be our excuse as to why we don't tune into who we really are. How is it that you're going to get to that place that you want to be alone? I feel like somebody is codependent on someone else's energy and it's breaking their own heart. It could be a Gemini. You need to stand up for yourself. That's what's going to help you to resolve this, because I don't feel like you're being loved in the same way by this person. And there's someone else in your energy too who knows either that you are dealing with someone else, or you know that they're dealing with someone else and they're not even... It's like it's on their radar, but they ain't really addressed it with you yet. They just kind of sitting back like, you're going to tell on yourself eventually. This is about you. You pulled your own energy. Unleash your kindest self. Pay attention to these two connections this week. What? Because I feel like one of them is not a codependent relationship. I feel like one of them is. And you've seen what that brings. And I feel like maybe if you are used to those types of connections, sometimes when something stable comes in, it can feel unrequited. Like, oh, why are you not checking for me like that? It ain't supposed to be like that dopamine hit, crazy ass. That's toxic. That's not what the relationship's supposed to be like. So I feel like you're dealing with two very different energies. And I don't know, unleash your kindest self. I feel like it's about like, how am I trying to say this? Pay attention to who nurtures a strength in you and who nurtures a weakness in you. I feel like you need to be focused on your crown chakra this week. The color purple could be significant. Something about the color purple, the movie, could be significant too. Because she was very much taken advantage of. And being manipulated by a mister. You know what I mean? But she broke free at the end. Something like, I forget the line I'm looking for, but it's something about her breaking free at the end. You can be your own knight. You don't have to be dependent on whatever this energy is. I feel like this is about independence this week for you, Capricorn. Aquarius. Be careful of someone offering love to you. Somebody could be with you for stability and not love. There's something that's not balanced about this coming together. And I wouldn't put any more energy into it. I wouldn't move forward on it anymore. There's something here that's not working, and that seems to be the final judgment. This looks like something that was revisited. It could be with a Virgo, Gemini. But I feel like ever since, if you stop, I don't know, maybe somebody went back to this situation in order to feel better. But, somebody was hiding who they really wanted. Ooh. Somebody was still focused on another wish, something else that fell apart. So they weren't there. They didn't have that spunk. So it's like somebody made, okay, this was a rebound. Leo energy. Somebody rebounded. I'm telling on somebody. I'm going to clarify this before I say anything, Aquarius. Somebody's still holding on to a connection that may either have changed them, helped them to resolve like some issues in their life, or perhaps one that is already ended, something that's already resolved. You know what I mean? Maybe there's still hope that this can move forward, but someone here may have chosen not to commit. is Pisces energy is here. Or somebody's still holding on to something that it's like, I should have invested in this. I should have put my heart into this. And now I realize that someone is, I don't know. It's like during the time apart from this person who's not taking any initiative towards this relationship anymore. Maybe someone who wasn't acting on this, maybe they communicated with you. It could be an apology, like I don't think that this is gonna work. Oh, so this is closure. I feel like it's unhappy, you know what I mean? It's not the happiest thing, but it's like the feminine, it's like closure. Now the feminine can move on, and now the masculine, it's like he can go on with this truth too. It's like it could have been growth here. But this has allowed someone to be able to work on themselves. Someone being able to stand up for themselves, and someone being able to, I don't know. It's like I'm getting this weight off of my back. I feel like, I feel like growth came from a relationship ending. And what it is teaching, the lesson is that the universe only brings you aspects in others that are present within you. So it's kind of like, well, whatever you was on when you connected with this person originally, you know, that was an indicator of where your vibration was at the time, depending on how the connection went. Does that make sense? Because I don't even know if it's making sense as I'm saying it. I'm just trying to get it out. So it's like, okay, maybe we met on some trauma bond shit. Or maybe we met when I was going through this or whatever. But there was, like, the reason why you two came together has already served its purpose. And both of you have changed, I feel, for the better and grown for it. It's like it cured something within you both. And it helped you to love on yourself more, to work on your creative projects. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get blinded by, it's like it helps you to be honest with something. It helps you to see through some confusion, maybe other options, maybe avoid these things, move on from, I don't know. I feel like there's something that forced you into this alone place where you had to take care, where you had to look at the things that you've invested yourself in that ended, or the ways that you changed, whatever hurts, or things that you didn't take accountability for, something like that. It's like it shined a light on the reason why shit ain't been working out, something like that. Or why this person left, or why this never started, or why that never happened. And I feel like it's gonna help you to see why things didn't happen and what has actually grown by way of that. Something like that. This helps you to move on and feel better. And be able to open your heart up to the next best thing. You're moving to somebody's truth. It could be something that someone said to you, or that you said to someone else that changed someone's life. I feel like both of you were the catalyst for change in each other's lives. Or being turned down by, or somebody, it could be an air sign that is heartbroken about carrying the weight of a relationship on their back. Okay, maybe they found out there was competition, and so now they're like, forget it. I'll be single. Wow, what was that? You know, but they are still losing sleep behind like a missed opportunity here. But there's a masculine here who's deciding to hold on to a Queen of Wands. So you could have been, there was a connection you two may have been with each other for stability, not love. Could have been a trauma bond. Whatever it is, this person is heartbroken about the situation because it seems that you're choosing someone else or someone's choosing someone else. And there's someone who is going to who is willing to go to great lengths in order to protect what y'all had already. Right? The fantasy that was created that I don't feel like was your wish fulfillment. You know what I mean? It lacked foundation, and you see that now. You know that now. And it was keeping you from making a decision, and I feel like you're detaching yourself from the confusion that maybe you kept going back to. It was keeping you from hope. So there's somebody that you may be not moving forward with. That, I mean, this cycle has been going on for a while, and I feel like it affected another connection that you did want to work on, something like that. So I see you finding the good and goodbye, but first you got to get done with it. You know what I mean? You got to get to the point where you're like, I'm over this. Something like that. Because going back and forth in between the two things was only causing more resentment. Because I feel like the masculine's energy was focused on something else. It's like, I want to be back over there. So it's like the connection couldn't even, you know. Find the good and goodbye with that situation, Aquarius. Find the good and goodbye. There's always a silver lining. Capricorn energy, leave the past behind. Treat your body like the palace that it is, okay? Some of you may be big girls. Some of you may be, you know, small girls. However it is, treat your body like the palace that it is. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I mean, it is what it is. I'm beautiful. I'm divinely made. Somebody may need that message too. It's something that's going to have you feeling like you're walking on water this week. Just loving on yourself. This is the vessel that we've been given, you know what I mean? We got to treat it right. And sometimes when we keep ourselves in toxic connections or in places where it's like, I can't make a decision between two people, well, who's the person that's nurturing the growth within you? Because whoever that was is maybe who you need to stick with, or who, you know, take the lesson that was learned in that situation and be like, you know what, I want to be with people who help me to grow, who help me to change, or something like that. Or maybe something about that connection is going to, you know, bring you into this place where you're like, you know, I am worth it. Something like that. So, Pisces. Oh, my God. Well, this one looks pretty clear, too, Pisces. Someone here may have just not been available for what you wanted. Maybe you were the one who was emotionally available. Maybe it was them. But there was something here. It's clear that this can't move forward and that I need to let it go and walk away. Take a leap of faith. Someone working. What was it? Who was it? You found out the truth about some confusion with someone, or about someone and their options, or whatever this is. It caused a disconnect, caused a lot of disappointment. And I feel like you took over. And you say, you know what, I'm going to start over for the sake of my own happiness. This is the logical decision. And that decision, that you making that decision, got this person like making plans to marry you. Because they feel like they have missed out on an opportunity with you. And they feel alone, and perhaps, you know, they just feel isolated, and they want to resolve this with you. But you don't feel good about it. You don't feel good about investing in it. You don't feel good about going back to it. You feel like it would be a bad situation. It's like, yeah, commitment could be on the table, but You feel like maybe it was too much conflict for you to keep waiting, or maybe it was like stealing your peace or your joy. You don't feel the same about it. I feel like you're manifesting something new in your life. Could be a Cancer in your life. Someone with a Cancer placement. I wouldn't worry about this person. I feel like they still want to play the field. I do feel like they have feelings for you, but their feelings aren't enough to be faithful to you. Okay? Somebody's still selfish. They're very selfish, whoever this person is. Yeah. There could be someone else in their life, too, on the low. So, I see you. You need to abandon. you need to abandon this person. This person's here for a good time. Not a long time, okay? Just in case you did not know that. They feel a very strong connection with you. I feel like it fuels them. Okay? They like the attention that you give to them, Pisces. But they are not ready to make a decision. They're distracted. They in and out, baby. Lover boy. Not really here to offer anything committed. They may talk about it, but could be a Capricorn too. This person, you know this ain't going nowhere. This person may not even be telling you the truth, and they like to spread their energy, so be aware of that person. They're not looking to be in a relationship. Good time, not a long time, Pisces. Hierophant in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse, King of Cups. I wouldn't worry about it, okay? Could be a masculine energy here. They could be reflecting back to you what it is that you're not ready for either. So you may just need to switch your focus away from love right now. You know what I mean? Especially if it's unrequited. See things for what they are. Pay attention to your intuition, Pisces. You not listening has been the downfall. Be honest with yourself about what feels stable and what don't. Because you know, every time you know. When there's somebody here who ain't quite ready to, you know, be whatever you need them to be. Or whether it's the person who moved too slow on you or something like that. But you have to detach from the resentments, because that's causing, I feel like when somebody's stable does come towards you, you still have these past things from these unstable people who are coming towards you, or these unstable energies that they were in. You still have that in the back of your mind, so you're not investing in either one of them. So it's like maybe you need to switch your focus away and work on healing the parts of you that have been damaged by the past shit, right? You need to take a step back. Stop anticipating the shit. Because I feel like right now, with the guardedness, you may be manifesting more things that you, I don't know, more of it. Something like that. Be careful what you're calling in. I feel like there's something that you need to get over it, so that when the right opportunities come towards you, you're not afraid to take them. You know what I mean? So there's something that you need to walk away from emotionally, work on your confidence. Something like that. Allow yourself to heal. Maybe don't talk to nobody this week. You know what I mean? You don't have to. Spend time pampering yourself this week and working on that place inside of you that needs to feel pretty or needs to feel handsome or whatever. You know what I mean? Just your confidence. That comes from within. It ain't got shit to do with nobody else. But people can throw us off to a point where we don't want to invest in nobody no more. So, I mean, good people could come along, but we don't want to invest because we're scared. So be careful of that. There is something that you do not need to continue investing in. Take some time to yourself this week and work on you. There's someone that you need to get over. Wow. There's two people. So it's almost like one of them, let's see. So there's one that you need to get over. I mean, like, there's a stop. Could be an air sign. You don't feel confident about this person. Maybe there's even another person in their life. This person likes attention. I wouldn't worry about whoever this is. It could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who would like to let bygones be bygones. Okay, let's see. They want to move into a more peaceful place with you. I do feel like they want to move forward with you. They want to talk to you because something happened. But I feel like if y'all talk about it, it could be made right. You may not end up in a relationship with this person, because you still need to take time to resolve those things that are keeping you from feeling excited about this or anything new. There may be something a truth that you need to tell, or you may feel like this person has lied to you. I don't know. Could be an Aries. Maybe in order to resolve it, this truth needs to come out before I make a decision on giving you my love. Because I feel like you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it for just any old thing. Because a queen doesn't belong with a knight. It's kind of like dating a much older woman, or a much more emotionally mature woman. Because what this knight is offering, it's like he has hope, but it's like everything may not be apparent here. Or maybe he doesn't feel good enough. Or maybe you don't trust this person. Or you don't trust it enough to wait on them to be who you need them to be. Something like that. But you're not, it's like it hasn't ended, but you know that it should. It's like, because you can see it now. It's like, what I want is not. And that's why you got to check in with yourself, Pisces, because it's like, I'm attracting this energy that's not consistent with me. So maybe there's something within me that's not, I don't know. Because it's like, why do I keep attracting this? So that's why you need to hibernate for a minute, okay? So you can raise your vibration so you're not attracting these things that don't stick, that don't last. You know what I mean? Let's see. There could be a Virgo in your life. Many of you may love green tea. From my green tea. There's a Virgo in your life that has a lot of love for you. I feel like they do. Or either if they wasn't, they about to be wearing their heart right on their sleeve for you. They didn't take accountability for those feelings, though. It's like they could see that maybe this is someone that learned a very important lesson for you. Or maybe they gave up on the relationship. Could have been bad communication. There was a truth that did come out, though. Scorpio energy, maybe. It's like they didn't stand up to the plate. You stopped this because you said, oh, no. I feel like this is something that you caught quickly. It's like, oh, no. You saw things slow down. You saw it wasn't working. Could be a Taurus. You moved into a more peaceful place. You pulled back quickly. You saw it. And you said, okay, I don't know what that is. So you may have even broke. It's like once you got confused about this situation, you were like, nope. You made a decision right then to not move forward with this King of Cups. You isolated yourself from them. They may have walked through a door of temptation. Something may have been reflected back to them, and they may have failed. Yeah, it could have been something like you gave up on this connection because of whatever this temptation that this person went through, possibly to feel better. Could be a Capricorn. So this is you now, but you feel better once you got out of this. So this could have been you hopping away from this situation. Maybe they were the temptation for you. Maybe they were the last step before this could have been your final exam. before you got to focusing on yourself again. Because there was something that was stealing your peace, okay? It wasn't giving enough to you. And now you walking away from it is what brings you this strength, you know? Because you were carrying this on your back anyway. You found out why this person wasn't communicating with you too. And now you're not stuck on them no more. Could be a Virgo or Taurus. You see it now, Cancer. We ain't falling in love with nobody who ain't falling in love with us. You know what I mean? But spend that time to yourself this week and get it right. So we can attract something better next time, right? Aw, could be a Sagittarius in your life. Believe in your own good luck. Expectations, honey. You see, she's alone in this. Okay? Expectations. Our expectations get us messed up all the time. Do not seek anyone's approval. Stay out of proving mode. Okay? So, I'm going to pull a collective message. For the week, let's see. And like I said, there are I'm going on a trip this week, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know how the readings are gonna work this week. We'll see. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy yourself, you know? A lot of Taurus energy here. Somebody may have been looking for a come up, okay? This may have been what they were not telling you. Stop justifying this person's actions, whoever that is. Maybe they need to think about something, I don't know, something about doing the right thing. So you can have a lava lamp. It's really random. You can't justify someone's actions. Like if they're not giving, I don't care how much I feel for you. You know what I mean? It's like, and it took a lot of getting beat down by life in order to get to this place. But I don't care how much I feel for you. My feelings ain't facts. The facts, if the person is still showing up not what you need them to be, or if they're not showing up for you at all, it can't be about your feelings at that point. You got to learn how to be strong enough within yourself to walk away from something no matter how much you feel for it. There could be someone who had unspoken feelings. Could be a water sign, Scorpio in particular, and that's why things didn't work out. It's because they wasn't saying nothing. Someone could have fell in love with someone who was, I don't know, younger than them. The love wasn't requited. It didn't turn into a connection. It was just more of like a desire. Somebody hasn't done the work. Somebody didn't do the work. They're still shaken by the loss of the resource. You know what I mean? Like, people are resources, and sometimes we use them as just that, and we don't invest back into them. So somebody who's not doing their own work is going to be mad if you take that away from them. You know what I mean? And that may not be something that they're doing consciously, but that's why you have to raise your standards, because there's something here that someone knows. It's like someone has been manipulative, non-committal. Could be, who is this King of Pentacles? Taurus. There's a Taurus in this reading that's messing with people. Or that's messing up. Could be a masculine. Somebody couldn't decide something here. There could be something like a family situation. You know how you get your heart broke by one person and then everybody after that is payback. Somebody needs to go back and address what happened back there so they can stop breaking people's hearts. Because we can only bond based on truths. Could be an Aries here. Stand in your power, Aries. You can only bond with someone if they're telling you the truth, if they're being vulnerable with you. Okay. Wait for the one that you need to come in. You know what I mean? Something like that. All the others. There's something better for you. If it's an Aries, or I may be talking to an Aries, there's something better for you. You can only bond with a person if they're keeping it real with you. Otherwise, it's going to be a constant disconnect. Somebody might be crazy. I didn't mean to laugh about that. I don't know. I just looked down at that and it's like, it made me laugh. You got to see it for what it is. If it's not excelling, then it may be a place that you're not taking yourself seriously enough. And it may be something that you need to stop looking back at. And there's something better. Taurus energy. Somebody may be turning the Taurus down. I'm telling you. Because there's an elephant in the room. And someone's not willing to invest their heart until that elephant is addressed. I will walk away. Something like that. And I won't worry about it either with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm just going to get in my car and ride. What's the elephant? Could be another person. Could be this person's, it could be a wife. It could be a, yeah, I can't give my energy to two. It's, whatever this is, it's obvious. There's one energy that's going to have to go. Somebody's going to have to take charge in the situation. It's like in order to become what it is that you want to be, something else, there's something holding the person back. Could be a Capricorn. Something that needs to be detached from, not to say the Capricorn, but whatever. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's stealing someone's peace. And I do see that there's someone here who wants to resolve it so that they can pursue what it is that they actually want. Boundaries could be the name of the game this week, collective. Be careful of people who are only back to charge up, you know what I mean? Be careful of emotional attachments this week. There could be a Sagittarius that's dealing with a Taurus, and you need to, it's like, you may find out something about this Taurus that helps you to get over this situation, to see things clearly, and to take your heart out of the situation. Somebody may be lying to you, okay? But it's going to help you to see it and to resolve this connection or this draw to this person, okay? Once this is revealed, you're going to see that this person was lying. It's going to be revealed to you possibly this week, and I do see you discontinuing that chapter of your life or your relationship with that person. Somebody is very easily distracted. And that's why they don't, I don't know, that's why they just can't stand up, you know? So it's better for you to, instead of building more resentment within your heart, just give up on it. You know what I mean? If you can. If it's not like your child or something, just give up on it. Why not? Sometimes people only reflect back. Sometimes I feel like these words, somebody's words may have reflected something back to you, or I don't know. A lot of Taurus energy, okay? But it's a lot of let it go here. Somebody's just so inconsistent with you. There's no foundation here. It's throwing you off. Ooh, somebody blinds you with their words. So they may be very good with their words. You know what I mean? It's like they always know what to say to keep you blinded. or to gaslight, or whatever it is, to just peep it. It may be easier to let go of this situation than to hold on to it, because it's a hell of a burden and little reward. Maybe they just look good, maybe they just fit the bill, but it's what about the practical side of it? And they're lying, and they leave you waiting. I wouldn't continue investing in this. I don't even think it's bringing you joy. I think it's disappointed you though. So I would let go of it. Whatever it is revealed to you this week, you're going to see why walking away from it was the right decision. And you'll be happier for making this leap. You'll be happier for it. Okay, collective. So let's pull you a message from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. For the collective, every hurricane comes to an end. The number 8 could be significant for many of you. Every hurricane comes to an end. Just when you thought things were taking a turn for the better, in came a hurricane of hurt. Now you find yourself utterly exhausted from trying to survive it all. Rest assured that the clouds are finally starting to part, making room for the much-needed sun. Like the clouds, you should also let go of the past or present pain in order to make room for something better. Collective. I'm going to leave y'all with this and know that I love you. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, all of your love, your prayers, honey. Know that I love you and I appreciate you. Get outside every day. Miracles are waiting everywhere, literally. Many of you could spend some time in a gazebo this week, or maybe you live near one, I don't know. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment, collective. And to attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if any of this resonated with you, or if you just enjoyed the show. And I love you guys. Have a blessed week. Ciao.